Hello, my fellow fasting foodie friends, it's Jackie, and I know that you understand that intermittent fasting is only worth it if you absolutely love what you're eating in your eating window. Now, that may not be the case every day because there are adjustments we make for other people, and sometimes schedules change or you can't always fit exactly what you want in your eating window, and that's life. But for the most part, I love intermittent fasting because I get to make sure that what I eat every single day, even if it's in a shorter window, is food that I love. And part of that is making sure that I end my eating window with something sweet. That's usually what I do. And I'm gonna share with you what I do when I don't necessarily have like a dessert or want a dessert, but I want something small and sweet to close my window. So let's see what I love. I ate 2 bowls of chicken and dumplings, and now I'm gonna have for dessert a bowl of granola with almond milk and blueberries. Yum. Closing my window at 33 minutes. So this is raw peanut butter on a date, and I can't wait. So good. So these dates were actually sent to me knowing that I love dates. I obviously said yes. They didn't pay me to put these in a video or anything. They just wanted me to try them, and I really love them. So I have a link below where you can go check them out for yourself. You can freeze them. They last a long time, and that is 3 pounds of dates. Healthy, guilt-free. So you do have to remove the pit in the middle, and then I'm gonna fill it with peanut butter. Okay, this is so good. I actually am having my 3rd one in a row. So here's what the packaging looks like, and just to prove to you guys how much I like these, let's see how much are left. I have almost half a box already, probably a little more than half the box. They're so good. My daughters really love these too, and it's almost like a candy, but it's not. They're organic, they're fresh. You can get them at thedateoasis.com, and actually if you use my code below, you'll get a 10% discount. So these are the soft rhubarb. I got to pick which ones I wanted, and I told them how I eat them with the peanut butter and snacking. They said these would be best. I also like these in smoothies. I've made a date bread, kind of like a banana bread. They're so delicious. So I'm about to close my window. I'm having one of these Boba brown sugar. It's like a boba tea popsicle. They're absolutely delicious. I buy them at Costco. I think it's like $14 for 12 of them, but for a single dessert, it feels pretty decadent and delicious. It's under 200 calories, and it's a really simple way to close out your window if you want something sweet and you don't really want to like go full on milkshake, bake a pan of brownies. This is simple, single serve, individual serving, and I absolutely love it. And look, you can see the boba in there. Really good. And bonus, the flavors aren't 100% kid approved, so your kids are less likely to steal them from your freezer for you. It's chewy boba. My kids don't love that. Here is another perfect window closer when you want something sweet, but you're not looking for like a full-on dessert. I don't eat full-on dessert every night. I'm not saying you can't, but it's just not something I need every night. But I usually do want something small and sweet to close out the window. And these Mochi ice creams are perfect. It's like, I don't know, the size of a little bigger than a golf ball. 100 calories. They have so many different flavors, and I just bought these. I don't buy them all the time, but coconut was available at my Aldi, and that's not a flavor that I always have, so I grabbed them, and I'm super excited. I will close out my window with this. It's the perfect amount of sweetness. It's really yummy, and it's portioned. I have 6 eating windows worth where I could easily just pop one of these in at the end, enjoy it, close my window, and feel satisfied. I definitely love these Mochi ice creams. Now this one, you have to have like willpower because this is just an example, but I love candy hearts. I love Haribo gummy bears. And if you are able to just take a little handful and close out your window with candy, that is something that I think works really well with Reese Pieces, these, the candy conversation hearts. But if you are having more of a weekday, I wouldn't open a box of candy because you might eat the whole thing. But having candy that you like on hand where you can just grab a little bit or a snack size candy could definitely work out. My personal choice year round is gummy bears, and I really love that they have little mini packs. If I don't have dessert, I often eat a small handful of gummy bears, like very often. I have gummy bears on hand regularly. We've never bought the party hats before, but I do love to eat gummy bears at the end of my window. Now, even though all those suggestions are pretty small in quantity or size for the most part, granola, I mean, you can make as big of a bowl as you want, but even though they're pretty small and not dessert, like don't get it wrong. If I want to eat a giant piece of pie with whipped cream on top, I will. I just don't do it every day. Or a donut for my favorite donut store locally or a crumble cookie, I definitely do partake in that stuff. Or an entire pint of ice cream. You guys have seen me do that. I definitely have that kind of stuff in my eating window on occasion, but it's not every day. So don't feel like because I'm sharing with you small sweet ideas that that's all that I ever do. Definitely not the case. If I want dessert, I have dessert, and I hope that you do too. Otherwise, intermittent fasting won't feel sustainable. If you feel like you are depriving yourself and having a small eating window, but then also not eating foods you like who's gonna stick with that? Not me. I have a small eating window because I love what I eat. And if you want to see more examples of the things that I eat, you can check out this video right here where I share with you an entire week of me eating. People love to judge it, but I really don't care because I want to share with you guys. As someone that eats pretty much a standard American diet, I love to go out to eat. I like sweet things. I eat processed foods as part of my diet. I'm not proud to say that kind of stuff, but it's reality. And if you want to see someone that eats normal or someone that may eat like you and what I eat in a week and still feel much better doing an intermittent fasting lifestyle, you can check out this video right here. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao, down and ciao.